Hi, welcome to the latest video here at Roy's Book Reviews. Today I would like to share my thoughts with you about the novel Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson. Black Cake is an enjoyable read that is easy to turn through the pages of. It features an ambitious narrative that jumps back and forth in time and is told from multiple points of view. And when I say multiple, I mean multiple. So if you are not a huge fan of books that have a whole bunch of characters, which is constantly switching around from the point of view of one to another, and you find that a bit confusing, then this may not be a book for you. It's a decent-sized novel that is broken up into many short chapters, hopping from character to character, as I mentioned, and also from past to present. It's a story about secrets, and I don't want to give too many of them away because I am anti-spoiler when it comes to writing or recording book reviews. Not that I found most of them to be especially earth-shattering. In the present time, estranged siblings are brought together upon the death of their mother. A few years earlier, when their father passed away, it failed to result in a reunion because the sister did not show up. Or rather, she chose not to make her presence known. She is less professionally accomplished than her brother, who is a notable oceanographer with an appreciative fan base. He is the sensible one who seems to know what he wants out of life and typically does what's required to accomplish it. His sister, on the other hand, can't seem to make up her mind about much of anything, about what to study in school, or what to do for a living, or whether she is straight or gay. She does not blow off her mother's funeral like her dad's, and once back in their childhood home, she listens to a tape recording left behind for her and her brother to listen to. In the recording that a lawyer plays for them, mild secret revelation here, he was also her boo, their mother reveals a lifetime of family secrets. And when I say a lifetime, I mean quite a life and quite a lot of secrets. Seems that there was a secret revealed per 4 or 5 pages. We readers learn, along with Byron and Benny, that their mother was not quite who they thought she was. Same applies to their father. Also learned, one more secret I'm giving away here in this review, but as I said, there's a whole lot of them, is that they have a half-sibling. I enjoyed that the setting of Eleanor Bennett's youth was a Caribbean island, since I happen to be from one myself, St. Thomas in U.S. Virgin Islands. As someone who grew up in a West Indian household, I've had my fair share, though it's been a little while since my last taste, of black cake, also known as rum cake. I think that Charmaine Wilkerson did a pretty solid job of managing so many different storylines and characters in a manner that I did not find overly confusing. You may feel differently. Truth is, I wanted to love this novel a bit more than I ended up doing. It somehow felt overly drawn out and yet rushed at the same time. Plenty was revealed, and I'm not saying that I predicted much of it, but I simply didn't find many of the revelations to be especially startling. I just kept on reading until getting to the next one, and the next, and the next. In the end, regardless of all the mystery and secrecy held in its pages, Black Cake is a story of family, and our obligation to forgive those who comprise it as much as we can, since we only get one. Or so we think, anyway. Sometimes it's a bit more complicated than that. In the case of Black Cake, sometimes it's a whole lot more complicated than that. There's a TV series adaptation of Black Cake on Hulu. Perhaps I'll check it out. if only to see how faithful it is to the source material, and to watch a program that no doubt will be filled with a bunch of very attractive black actors. And they'll probably be doing varying degrees of Caribbean accent skills. We'll see about that. They'll probably all sound Jamaican. Overall, I do recommend this novel, even if only for its strong start that sucks you in immediately, but significantly loosening its grip on my attention as the story drew to a close. I suggest pairing black cake with a dish of stewed chicken or jerk chicken or curry goat from the nearest Jamaican spot. They can't all be 5-star reads, but you may appreciate this book more than I did. And there is only one way to find out for sure. Or, based on what I've said, you may choose to skip it and move on to your next read. I'm planning to move on to my next read because that is what I do. And therefore I will be dropping you a new video as soon as I can get to it. But until then, I wish you, as always, happy reading.